Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulihim nabiyil kareem. All praise and thanks are due to Allah who gave us the means and the opportunity to be here. Brothers and sisters, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. We are gathering for the purpose of recording a follow-up class. And the follow-up class that we are going to be studying today is in the 30th juz. It's the 30th section of the Quran. It's surah number 81. In surah number 81, you can find this as 81 in the Quran. So we know the Quran is broken into 114 surahs, and those 114 surahs are broken up by 30 chapters. Some people call them paras, some people call them ajza or juz. What we're going to do today is we're going to spell out every single letter and try to build some continuity. This follow-up, which should be approximately 20 to 23 minutes. You at home, what you can do is you can follow along and pause us, and what we're going to try to do is, if the class has any questions, they'll ask it, and maybe that's the question that you'd have at home. If you don't, when your questions are not answered, please feel free to email them to tajweed, TAJWEED 102 @gmail.com. So let's get started. Everyone together. Bismillahi. Bismillahi. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alif with a line on the bottom, E. Dal with a line on the top, followed by alif, either. Now I look at the next letter. It's an alif, it's a lam, and then I have a shadda, a sheen with a shadda, the connect and hold. The question is, the connect and hold, what does it want to connect to? A complete sound. Now, idha is not complete. So we knock out the lam, the alif, and this alif, and we only take the, connect to the sound sh, the sh, the sh, the sh, the sh. Now hold it. Idha sha, idha sha, idha sha. The name of the letter is meme, the sound that it makes the accent on top. Connect. Connect the sound sham, sham. Idha sham. Seen with an su. Idha shamsu. Idha shamsu. Kaf with an ku. The name of the letter is waw. The sound that it makes is woo. Ku. So you're going to connect and hold the sound woo. Ku. Everyone stretch, connect it. Ku. Can you hear that? Ku. Wow with the line on the bottom is we. Ku. Can you hear that? Ku. Idha shamsu. Ku-wi. Ra with the line on top. Ra. The name of the letters tu, ta. The sound of t. The accent is connect. The sound ra. Ku-wi-rat. Idha shamsu. Ku-wi-rat. One more time, as a class, and you at home as well. Idha shamsu. Ku-wi-rat. Any questions? You can ask questions. Your questions may help those at home. Yes, sir.
The connect, the symbol connect, can also be known as something called sukun
Yes, sir.
and be represented in a little complete circle?
The question is, can the C connect be represented by a circle and be called the word sukoon? Yes. Will it be seen as a circle 99% of the time? No. But in one script, a script that I don't recommend you use, in the Turkish script, and that is not a Turkish Quran, the script written, used writing style in Turkey, they do use a zero. If I may make a suggestion, I would not touch that script yet, just because it's a little overwhelming, it's daunting. But yes, the C can be written as a circle. So if not, إِذَا الشَّمْسُ كُوِّرَتْ. Rot. And it's important it has that little, not rut. Try not to tick it, pop it. Do you mind saying the word pop? Say pop. Excellent. We can move over to the next ayah that will then start a similar section. This is ayah number 2 of Surah 81. Wa with a wa, alif with an e, dal with an a, followed by alif, the, wa, the. Now, I see an alif has nothing on it, I'm going to leave it alone. A lam, nothing on it, I leave it alone. The noon has what on top of it? Shadda, connect and hold. We want to connect and hold the sound to the complete sound. What is complete? The. So I skip the lam, skip the alif, and skip this alif as well because it doesn't make a complete sound. The noon, connect and hold. The then press it, hold it. Then new. The name of the letter is noon with a new. The name of the letter is jim. What is the complete accent on top of it? It is an oo followed by a wow. Ju, new. The name is, we're going to start from the beginning. Wa, then, nu, ju, mu. The name of the letter is alif. Alif not doing anything. What's the next letter? It is a noon with a connect on top of it. Noon with a connect on top of it is going to make the n sound. Everyone connect the sound. Mu, n, mun. Nujumun. From the beginning. Wa, then, mun. Now this is pretty straightforward. Kaf with the line on top. Ka. Dal with the line on top. Da. Go back. Ka, da. Ra with the line on top. Ra. Ka, da, ra. The name of the letter is tha, the sound that it makes. Connect the sound ra. Ka, da, rat. 3 times. Ka, da, rat. Wa, idan, nujumun, kadarat. Now, that was very nice actually. That kind of flowed really well. What I'd like you to do, students at home, and I'd like you to do here as well, is I'd like you to go back to the first ayah, build a fluency, and read that again. If you need to, you might even spell it again. You might even spell the first ayah one more time. And as you spell this ayah, it's just going to become easier. This word shams comes more than 50 times in the Quran, maybe more. I can't remember off the top of my head. So, now stop here because you got a sheen. The shamsu kuwi rat. Roll it over. The next ayah that we're reading, we just read, wa then nu ju mun Kaf with the line on top. Ka, 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 da, rat. Excellent. That felt really good. I don't know how that feels at home, but let's go to the next ayah now. Now, we have same thing, wa with the line on top, wa, alif with the e, dal with the line on top followed by alif, the, wa, the. I have an alif and then I have the letter lam with a connect on top of it. I'm going to connect the sound l to what? The. Why am I skipping this alif?
Not a complete sound.
Because it's not a complete sound. وَإِذَا, I skip the alif, the lam, I would say the, thal, وَإِذَا, Jim with an E, G, وَإِذَا. The name of the letter with one dot at the bottom is ba. The accent on top is a line on the top and an alif. A line on the top followed by alif. So it's b, a, ba, g, ba, lam with an u, lu, g, ba, lu. What does the word jibal mean? Mountain? The word jibal means, what does it mean? Mountain. You can just repeat. The word jibal means mountain. I'm just repeating that because this word is used frequently in the Quran. Again, we're spelling words that are going to come up again. Wa, I, dhal. Try to make it tighter. Dhal. Dhal. Little off. Say dhal. Dhal. Jibalu. Now the name of the letter is seen with an u, su. Now ya with a connect and hold, we don't see it a lot. So I'm going to make this sound for you, and this is one of the things you just take in stride a little bit. Sui. It's going to fill in your mouth. If you don't mind listening to the sound. Sui. And that's not comparable, but neither was kuwirat. Remember the first word? Kuwi. Here you're going to keep it in your mouth, drop the ear. Suyi. Now that you know the sound, let's break it down. Seen with an u, su. The name of the letter is ya, the sound that it makes yi. Connect and hold the sound sui. Now hold it. Sui. Ya with an E, yi. Sui yi. Very good. Sui yi. Ra with the line on the top. Ra. The name of the letter. Da. Connect. Ra. Sui yi rat. Wa idhal jibalu suyirat. Excellent. That was wonderful. That really was wonderful. I'd like to do 5 ayahs. So let's move on to the next. We're now looking at the next ayah. Now, just scroll that over just a little that way. Excellent. The other way. Excellent. Now, excellent. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Wa with a line on top. Wa. Alif with a line on bottom. E. Dha with an a followed by alif. Dha. Wa, idha. Now, next letter is alif. Not bothering me. Even if I put a fish head on top of this, still means cancel. I'm not really worried about it. Lam, the sound that it makes, l, the accent is connect. Dhal. Anyone wondering why exactly are we skipping this alif? Because lam wants to connect to the complete sound. Everyone say dhal. Wa, idhal. I, open your mouth, with an E sound. Everyone say Ri. Smile. Ri. Wa. Idhal. Ri. Now, at this point, mainly I'm speaking to those at home, but even here, if you're like, but I'm not saying it like he is, but you're saying it, that's the point of the class. To be able to read, to be able to get there. Pronunciation takes a little while. It's a brand new language. Quite frankly, here in Orlando, Ocoee, Florida, we've been studying for about 8-9 days. So you've taken on the task of reading a brand new language in a few days. So for those of you who are at home, probably you're worried about your pronunciation. Don't worry. That's where a live person comes in. And if you have someone at your local masjid or anyone around you that you could reach to, possibly on the telephone, you can do that. So, wa, I, dhal, I, sheen with a line at the top followed by alif, sha, ri, sha, ri, sha, wa with an oo, ru, ri, sha, ru, wa, I, dhal, ri, sha, ru. The next word is an interesting sound. Both sounds we don't have in English. Bite and they bite the apple and say ah. Pucker your lips now and say ru. Slightly gagging, guttural sound from the middle of my throat. Guttural by the means is throat sound. Ru. The next letter by itself, don't worry about joining them, is the letter thaw. So you don't want to blow the sound. I want to hear a thaw, like a thick. I would say thick, thick, thaw, thaw. So now I want to connect and hold the sounds ru, thaw. So but first say them separately correct. Ru, thaw, ru, thaw, ru, thaw. Now, in this case, that's my mistake. I said ru, thaw. Now let's bring the E sound in. Ru, tui. Yeah? It's not pretty, but it's a beginning. Ru, tui. Wa, I, dhal, ri, sha, ru. Pucker. Ru, tui. Lam with the line on top, la, 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 ta, connect the sound, la, lat, ru, pli, lat, wa, I, dhal, ri, sha, ru, pli, lat. Any questions? Wonderful. Let's move on to the fifth ayah. Ayah number 5. As we do ayah number 5, we see that the same word is being used again. Alif with the, wa with the line on the top, wa. Alif with the line on the bottom, I. Zal with the line on the top, followed by alif, the. Wa, I, the. But we skip over, see the lam connect. Connect the sound. The l. We skip this alif because it's not a complete sound. I would say thal. Wa, I, thal. Wa, I, thal. Wow with an oo, woo. Use your lips to pronounce it. Woo. Jim with, ha with an oo followed by a wow. And I know that this is not a jim because there's nothing in the jug. Everyone say ooh, hoo, woo, hoo. Sheen with an oo, shoo. Woo, hoo, shoo. Woo, hoo, shoo. Wa, I, dhal, woo, shoo. I heard some rushing. Let's take it slow. Woo, hoo, shoo. Ha with an oo again here at the side, but it doesn't have a stretch, so everyone hoo. Sheen with an e, she. Ra with the line on top, ra. Hoo, she, ra. Hoo, she, ra, the name of the last letter is ta, the sound that it makes. The accent is connect the sound ra, 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 hu, she, rat. Wa, I, dhal, wu, hu, shu, hu, she, rat. That brings today's follow-up to a close. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our Creator God, to have mercy on us and give us the means and the opportunity to study His book. And we pray that anything good from these videos is attributed to the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Any mistakes, misrepresentations are my own, and I pray that those who watch these videos are able to overlook them. If you have any questions or need further information, it's Tajweed, TAJWEED 102 at Bayyina.com or Tajweed@Bayyina.com. That's Tajweed102 at gmail.com. Any questions, please let us know. And for you, this should be one of the more advanced follow-ups. So if you have any questions, please let us know. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.